going to start with an RDL, feet forward, open up into a wide squat, feet facing out, little external rotation. Back to the RDL, you're stepping out to the opposite side. Want the knees to track over that middle toe. Driving the knees out, it's going to activate our glute medius muscle, getting the hips to really open up. It's a good contrast to the RDL. Keeping a straight spine, you want a back squat position where the hips are hinging back, the spine stays straight. You should feel a tightness in the front of your hips with both of these, both the RDL and our wider squat. You do 9 of these total, so 3 rounds. Now we're going to use that same idea. Do a clean, bring it into the rack position, press it on your way back. We're going to do 5 each side. Cleaning it into the squat, using that squat for a thruster. Squat thrust, power that kettlebell back overhead. Best of a lockout as you can get. I don't have the greatest shoulder mobility. You might be able to even get that locked out a little bit more than I can. That's the goal. Do what I say, not what I do. Trying to get the whole body to work here together. Get the breath work going. Really driving hard out of that RDL. Stepping out. Bringing the kettlebell to the rack position. Pressing. Big inhale as we're driving up. Exhale as we press. Big inhales expanding your whole rib cage, protecting your spine, helping to brace the core and engage the hip flexors. If this is too much going into the overhead press, just bring it to the rack position, do the squat. So next we're going to transition into a cossack squat. Take the kettlebell with both hands. Now the cossack squat, you're doing a lateral hinge to one side, then you're letting that other leg rotate. Point that toe up at the ceiling. It's just going to allow you to get deep into one hip, almost like you're doing a one-legged squat, shifting all that weight onto the leg with the bent knee. And we're going to pretty much use this pattern for the rest of the workout. I'm going to do a little forward fold, stretch out those hamstrings and glutes before we get into this next maneuver here. Now we're doing mainly lateral hinges, keeping both feet planted. Similar pattern, we're just not going as deep. We're warming up the hips, passing the kettlebell in a figure 8 pattern between the legs. We're going to go back to that cossack squat. So we're passing it through the leg, keeping it kettlebell on that same side that you passed it through. Driving into the cossack squat really deep, letting that kettlebell push you. It's a similar grip that we had in the first series. Supporting the kettlebell base with one hand, holding it out front, keeps your lats activated. Helps you push that hip away from the kettlebell, driving the hip back. It's not all knee bend. You want the hip reaching back behind to stretch the glutes and the hamstring out. Getting as deep as you can. You're probably going to notice one side is very restricted for me. It's going off to the right. It's very stiff. I'm just going to be getting a great stretch on the opposite adductor, loosening all that up. It's a very tiring workout, so take your time with it. And hopefully everything we've done before has warmed you up so this doesn't kill your hips.